the behavior that she exhibits. Hey, it's okay. This is exactly what we need to train the students about. Her behavior. Her head is big and tall, and she basically just told me that, okay, don't come any closer to my youngsters. And now she's going to turn around and start pretending to feed on the grasses. Her tail is getting relaxed again. You see it's whipping rather than being very stiff. But she's looking over her left shoulder towards us, and now she is feeding. If you can see her now, she's very relaxed. If you go quite right up onto her eye, you will see, everybody, that her eye is very soft. Eyes are the key ingredient to understanding an elephant's behavior. Often, you can't see the eyes because they are locked or hidden away inside of a bush. But when you can see her eyes, they're very soft. If she was not happy with us, that eye would be blazing wide open. You would even see the whites of the eye. That is something very easily seen in an elephant. Their head will lift up as well. Their body language will change. Their tail will stop moving. And they might even give a head shake towards there. There we go. She just gave us another warning. Basically just saying, okay, you're all in the right spot. We're not moving anymore. Because she said, don't do anything more, I'm not going to start or move the car until she moves off again. It's a very subtle signs that elephants will do. Basically, and the other one's going to come from the right and throw a stick at us. Here it comes. Oh, hello. I am so vicious. Look how big I am. Look at the exact signs I'm talking about. Look at the tail. The tail is stiff. The head is up. And look how frightening that is. It's obviously a very young elephant. But if that elephant was 5 tons, metric tons, that would be a formidable sort of display. Thanks, it is. Well, we're being charged left, right, and centre about these little ones. They're being very boisterous and playful. And I'm going to... We're going to kind of attribute mum's behavior to us earlier, in that if you have been a parent out there and you're out with your 3 youngsters that are just messing around and just frustrating you and making lots of noise, then someone else arrives. You give them a look, don't you? Like, oh, I'm so irritated. It's not necessarily with us. It's just with the fact that these youngsters have not stopped playing the entire time, picking up sticks, throwing them around, chasing each other, chasing us, anything that moves really. No doubt any impala or waterbuck that gets in the way will fall victim to these elephants chasing each other. Comes on the right, coming through. He's just smashing through a thorn tree on the right there. It's just having so much fun. This little youngster. Hello, my boy. I'm sorry, folks. I can't help myself but laugh. It's just so comical. Look, hello. You are so dangerous. Yes, you're so dangerous. He's being G'd up on his siblings' activity. They're all, I think the word is, are full of beans this morning. All 3 of them are just running around. See how protective this one is. It's heard it scream, just like any older sibling would do. Why did my younger brother or sister scream? And it comes running in the protective behavior. Look at the head is up. Look how stiff the tail is. That's classic elephant behavior of watch out, I'm watching you. But you should never pay too much attention when it's coming from a youngster. But when it comes from a big adult female, you must be very aware. We've got Mum behind us, who is busy splashing in the puddle. She's got no concern. The youngsters are playing with us. She's quite happy to let them do their thing. Some other form of attention. Some other form of attention other than herself. There we go. I've got my big brother or big brother with me now. Now I'm going to fight. See how the little one has got the same behavior with the stiff tail. The head up, I was talking about that. The head is up, tail stiff. That's classic signs of an elephant that is not in a good mood. But, well, it's just some irate little youngsters. So the 3 of them are still in the background, smashing branches. I'm not going to push forward at all because she's firmly put herself between us and them, which is perfectly fine, perfectly normal. A little youngster there. He's got some funny little wound at the front of its nose. I don't quite know what it is. Almost like a cyst or something that burst. They're both having a look at us. There we go. There they come. They both look very similar in age. Very similar in age. It's almost like Mum has got one of her sons, and either a neighbour or a friend has come to visit for the weekend. And you know sometimes how difficult that can be, because when you've got a son and he's got a friend that comes to visit, there's often a little bit of ego that's playing out, as the one youngster is always trying to compete for Mum's attention in front of their friend to look a bit cool. And I was always this little guy. I was always the younger elephant, always trying to look as cool as my brother. Never really accepted, though. He'd always have a friend and I'd just be the one trying to... Oh, he's scratching his bottom. Look, I'm caught in the trees here. This is just too precious. Doesn't know how to go backwards. There's too many branches in the way. This is just too cool. Here we go. Here we go. He's going to come right up to us now. Are you ready? Ravinda, yes indeed. This is the... Did you say something about the trumpet? Sorry, I didn't get the end of that. Look at them. Yes. Yes. I don't know if there's a specific name for the trumpet that the elephant makes, the young elephant, but it is that very low-pitched, almost like a squeaky toy. But Mum is trying to put in some order now. She's pushing her down. She's pushed her down with her tusks. She's basically saying, come on, children. Or move away. She's trying to move her away from her youngster, saying, hey, don't squash the youngster between me and yourself. And gave her a bit of a tusk in the bottom. So there's probably some... Hello, Mama. You're going to come right up to the bonnet, are you? You're going to come right up and say hello. Now she's thinking. Have a look at the eyes there. The little youngster on the right is swinging. Look at the eyes. They're very soft. You see what I mean by soft eyes? The eyes aren't blazing at us. They aren't blazing. You don't see any whites. The eye lens or the lid is quite sort of firmly halfway across the eye. She's said something to them in a sort of frequency we can't hear. And now they're all going to walk off into the thickets. She said, okay, enough playing with the humans, children. Let's go back over there and maybe go find some water.